Hello, 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 online crew. How are we going today? So let's talk about the Facebook algorithm. How does the Facebook algorithm work? And how does Facebook evaluate your content so it gets shown in the news feed? That's what we are talking about today. So it's all about the Facebook algorithm, and you're fighting against a lot of other people in the algorithm. So what is Facebook assessing your content for to get your content shown in the news feed rather than somebody else's content? So that's what we're going to concentrate on today. Hello, Sean. How are you today? Thank you for saying hello to Henry. Henry's my little fishy over here. Hello, Heather. How are you? Hey, Tamara. How you going? Hey, Tamara said hello, Henry. How is everyone today? You having a good day? Oops. I'm fighting against my power. Let's solve that problem pretty quickly. Otherwise, you are going to lose me. It's been a very, very busy time, and my phone has been a bit overused today. So we've solved that problem. So if we've not met before, please put the word new down below. Let me know. My name is Helen Martin. I am your online crew captain, and we are a community here of home-based business owners and entrepreneurs learning to leverage social media to build their business the modern way. Hello, Rob. How are you? Still can't use emojis, but put the word palm trees down below. All good. Hello, Robin. How are you? Great day. It's raining there, is it? Well, I hope you're keeping warm if it's cold. So we are talking about social media, various aspects of social media, learning how to leverage social media so we can build our business the modern way. We don't want to chase anybody about our business. We don't want to do any old school sort of tactics to build our business. We really want to learn to leverage all that social media puts in front of us. Particularly, I concentrate on Facebook and learning how to use it so you can have an awesome, I did a live earlier and brought Vivi on, but she lost connection after 30 seconds. Oh no! I've got a lot of videos to catch up on. It's just been a busy time. I haven't caught up on everyone's videos yet. Hello, Sandrine. How are you? Do I get the 10 points or try again? Oh, let me watch it, Sean. I don't even know what you're talking about at the moment. So, I mean, if you tried and got her on, but I'll let you know. I'll see what you did. All good. Technical things happen, but you got her on. Yeah, just let me assess that. So the reason why we, want to build our business on social media is that when we've all got fabulous businesses, we can get on this cruise ship and all have a wonderful holiday together, sipping our margaritas or Budweisers or Scotch or Port or whatever it is from the crew here and what they love, and yeah, have a good time. So that's what we're all sort of here to do and here to achieve. So welcome everybody. I do have a free Facebook community. It's called Social Media Strategies for Home Business Owners. If you are not in that community, jump on over there. You can request access. I'll amend the description up the top to put a link through to that, so you can just click the link after and request access. We are in, hello Katrin, how are you? We are in the middle of we're on the home run of a 14-day Facebook Live video challenge. That's what Sean and I were just talking about on the screen there, if you're wondering. So we've got a group of over 40 entrepreneurs from around the world that are participating in a 14-day Facebook Live video challenge. So they're going live every single day and pushing past their fears to talk on live video every day, and they're doing amazing. And I upped the ante yesterday and gave them some new challenges, so they're executing those at the moment. But if you go over to the free Facebook community, that's what's happening over there sort of as we speak. There's lots of activity going on over there, so come and join us. So let's talk about the Facebook algorithm now. It's actually, hello Arlene, how are you? Awesome to see you on live. I hope you're doing really well. It's impossible for me in one Facebook Live to explain the algorithm. It's impossible for anyone to really understand the algorithm to its nth degree. There are so many millions of little pieces of information that make up the algorithm. It's always changing, but there are general things that we know about the algorithm and to navigate the algorithm and to be aware of, to ensure that, you know, your content does get shown versus somebody else's content. So I just want to give you a little bit of context to the algorithm and sort of the numbers of posts and things like that and what you're fighting against to get your content seen in the newsfeed, and just maybe help you understand a little bit of you know, what you're up against in the newsfeed to get your content sort of shown, and what's most important at the end of the day to get your content shown. Okay, so in relation to the algorithm, what its purpose is to work out for the user experience what content they're going to put in front of you, in front of me, in front of everybody else. They need to work their little algorithm to work out what's going to appear in my newsfeed, what's going to appear in sort of your newsfeed. And I have told you in the past that there's about, you know, 1,500 pieces of content flying around at any one time that Facebook have to sort of weed that down to about 300 to put sort of in front of you. It's actually worse than that now. So there's thousands and thousands of content. You think of everybody on Facebook. Everybody using Facebook, all putting content up. So there's 2.5 billion monthly users on Facebook. So that is a hell of a lot of people, and they're all creating content. There's probably about, I heard yesterday, about 5 million people in the next couple of weeks that will open a Facebook account and start putting content out there. Just think of the sheer volume of that is, you know, the 5 million people in the next couple of weeks all creating, you know, a new Facebook profile, and then all starting to put content. So there's more and more and more information going out there all the time. So it's obviously the algorithm needs to do something with all that content to work out what it puts in front of you. Okay. Arlene, you're good. Turning in at 12:10 in Ireland. Oh, well, you should be asleep, Arlene, maybe. But thank you for being here with me. I really, really appreciate it. Amazing new prospects, Rob. So just to explain to anyone new to the page, we have, I think I'm going to call this Palm Tree Cove. I haven't given it a name, but our emoji for this page is the palm tree. So put me some palm trees down below. If you are in my free Facebook group community, Social Media Strategies for Home Business Owners, you can put the fishy down below as well. So give me some palm trees and fishies, guys, down below. So in relation to sort of the algorithm, there's statistically, somebody will get onto their Facebook about 6 times a day. Roughly, this is sort of on average. Sean, thank you for the emojis. Rob, I know you can't. You're probably writing palm tree emojis. There's some people in Facebook jail at the moment that can't do some things. If you missed all that content from yesterday's Facebook Live, go and watch yesterday's Facebook Live about people that are, yeah, rub it in, don't you? Sorry, Rob, that are in Facebook jail at the moment, and what we do about that and why you get into Facebook jail and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, there's some people on the live at the moment that can't use the emojis. Sandrine can use palm trees. Thanks, Tamara. So about 6 times a day, somebody jumps on Facebook and scrolls through their newsfeed. So statistically, they're scrolling through about 50 posts when they do that. So the average person is sort of scrolling past, you know, what's that? So 300 sort of posts a day, which is where we come back to what you're seeing in your newsfeed. But there are thousands of posts being produced. What Facebook needs to determine is what are they going to put in front of you? And then you produce content, and they need to work out who are they going to send your content to. So what are they evaluating when they do that? And how do you get maximum exposure out of your posts. Also, taking into consideration that a lot of what appears in your news feed is from people that are paying for that space. And you know that because it says sponsored post. So you can tell whether it's a paid ad or an organic ad by what's written there. So you'll have all your friends and various contents and various pages that you like, groups that you're in, and all that kind of content will be sorted out and put in your newsfeed. But then you're going to be, that content is working against people that pay. So just check this out for yourself. Scrolling through the newsfeed. Hello, Jason. Good to see you on live. Scrolling through the newsfeed, and about every maybe 4th to 5th post will be a sponsored post. So just sort of assess that for what it is. That like when you're scrolling, those 6 times a day that you might be going to Facebook and having a scroll through, that quite a few of those on your little scroll there will be sponsored posts. So you think of your content, you're putting out a post or a picture or a video, a Facebook Live or something like that. You're competing against those people that are paying for space. So your content has got to be pretty good to compete with those people as well. So when Facebook is going through its little sort of algorithm and working out what content to show, it's all about the user experience. Yes, there are paid sponsored posts in the mix there, and people are paying for the privilege to do that. So they get preference. All the other posts come down to the user experience. So what Facebook is most concerned about is what is really good content that is going to add value to the user's experience. If you are not fitting that criteria with your content, then it's going to be unlikely that your content is going to be shown. And depending what it is, it might even get you in Facebook jail. So just take that a little step further. You're following along with me here? If you're following along, give me some palm trees or just give me some likes and loves that you're following along with me here. What you need to achieve with your Facebook posts is that somebody's scrolling. You've got to stop the scroll, for starters. Not only do you want to stop the scroll, you don't want to pause, you want them to read. So your content has to be good enough to stop the scroll. So somebody's just opened up Facebook, and you know how it goes. You just sort of flick through, and you're expecting somebody to read your stuff and stop the scroll. So you've got to give people a reason to stop scrolling, for one. And then not only stop the scroll and pause, actually read. So what is it? Or is it a video? Press play. Whatever it is that you want them to do, read or watch a video, or whatever it is, you want them to take the action. So it's not just stopping the scroll and go, oh yeah, and then keep on scrolling. It's stopping the scroll and getting them to do something, watch a video or read your post. And then there might be, you might have a call to action at the end. Like, do you actually want them to do something or comment or, leave you an answer to a question or ask for some information or something? That's a step further again. So there's a big expectation about what we want to do. To most Facebook user, it's just simple. You just put up a post and you don't really think about it. If you're going to try to build a business on social media, I'm telling you, you need to think about this stuff because it's only going to get busier and busier and busier. And how do you stand out from this crowd? How do you get your content shown? And how do you stop the scroll is what you need to be concerned about. Hello, Glenn. How are you? Hope you're doing well today. So what's important there? What do you think is important to stop the scroll? What do you think is important to get Facebook to show your content over somebody else's content? What do you think the key thing here is that you really need to have at top of mind on your content creation, whether that be a post or a video What do you think is key? There could be a number of things that you can think of, but give me some ideas that you might think needs to be really important to get your content shown, to get the algorithm to pick up your content versus somebody else's content. Patricia, step further, yes, stand out. You got to stand out. How do we stand out? Why should Facebook choose your content over somebody else's? Keeping in mind, it's all about the user experience. The user experience leads to somebody getting good value, having a happy experience, liking the content that they see, learning something. So Heather's put comments. Yep, we want comments. We do, but we've got to get people to read our content before we get comments. I read the color red. Good or bad, do you mean by that, Laura? Social proof in your content. Yes, but you've got to get Facebook to show your content before you get the social proof. So very, very true, Katrin. But you've got to get your post shown in the first place to be able to get the social proof. So what do you need to do with your content? Brady, I'm back on the pass to Calgary for a grand opening. Sounds very exciting, Brady. Grand opening for what? Let us know, let us know. This is the biggest difference between people that will succeed on Facebook or not. And that is to do with giving really good value. Okay? You are not just pushing. I really need a drink and I don't have any water here. I got something stuck there. Is, something that's happy, something that's giving value, something that's teaching people something that's giving people some inspiration, something that's, enlightening to people, a really good message, something that people want to watch. Brady, oh, your company. Cool. Have fun. Good to hear. So what I'm really trying to highlight here is don't just post for the sake of posting, because your content will not be shown in the newsfeed. Have images, happy images. People are drawn to images that are happy and smiley, and it enlightens the user experience. There's 25 of you that rented a party bus. Sounds like a good time, Brady. Have a good time. Cheers. I'm sure you're going to have an awesome time. So it's all about giving value. It's all about becoming somebody of influence. It's all about enhancing the user experience and not doing things like most people in the home-based business are doing and just putting pictures up of their products. How do pictures of your products from your company enhance my user experience on Facebook? That is not only not enhancing the user experience, it's going to get you in Facebook jail eventually. There's heaps and heaps of people getting away with it at the moment, but you do not want to promote pictures of specific products and prices and specials and stuff like that. You want to create the curiosity and intrigue. You want to put the product up but hide it and, have a valuable message sort of behind it. But it's all about giving value on Facebook and enhancing the user experience, not just whatever you are trying to get from people. It's about what you can give to people. What message can you send today that's going to enlighten people? What can you help people with? What solution, what problem do you have a solution for? How can you give value to the average person through your posts? That's what's going to work well with the algorithm. If it's just something that's promotional, if it's something that's spammy, if it's something that has no value, it's not even going to get much airplay anyway. or won't get any if it's against the Facebook policy. And then not only that, you'll risk, your profile being shut down. Rob, they get away with it. There are a lot of people getting away with a lot of dodgy stuff on Facebook, admittingly. It won't always be like that, guys. They will be, they will be caught up with. And that's why it's really important to think about branding yourself, thinking about your content. How can you enhance people's lives? How can you help people? How can you solve a problem? What value can you bring to other people? And it's all about everyone else and not what about you need. Yes, you might want to build your business. Yes, you might want more customers. But it's not about you on Facebook. It's about the user experience. Facebook wants to know how you're going to enhance somebody else's experience, not what you need to sell, not what you need to push for your own personal gain. What value are you giving to other people? Wear or have something red. Use the word will and expand your words. Show emotion and have value. Hey Jessica, thanks for your input. I can't open up all sort of your message. So you're saying wear red to get attention. Colors will mean nothing when there's nothing behind the value. So color might help you stand out. Visual things are really good. Visual clues are awesome, but it's about the content at the end of the day. So maybe red might stop the scroll. But what is it that's actually behind, what they've stopped at? It all has to do with value. That has to be your number one thing. That's why video, Facebook Live, being genuine and authentic, genuinely and authentically giving value on Facebook is the winning formula. Okay? Are you following along with me here? So send me some likes and loves. Let me know that you're grasping what I'm sort of saying here. The Facebook algorithm has to go through thousands of posts and come up with about 300 a day for your newsfeed. Work that in reverse. You're putting content out there on Facebook and you are competing with thousands of other people and you want Facebook to choose your content. So it has to be visually appealing, and it has to be valuable. If it's neither of those things, your content is not going to get shown. People make assumptions that everybody on their friends list, so let's say personal profile, everyone's going to see your content. Hey Tony, how are you? Great to see you on live. So that's just simply not true. About 10%. If you look at your friends list on Facebook, about 10% of your friends are going to see your content. Now, depending on your relationship with people, your content is engaging and valuable, you might get some, organic reach. If somebody comments. Comments and engagement is everything, guys, particularly in the first 90 minutes of your post. So if you get really good engagement and comments in the first 90 minutes of your post, then Facebook will send it out to more people and you'll get that reach that you're looking for. If you put a post up for 90 minutes and absolutely nothing happens to it, then it's not likely that very many people are going to see that post. Rob, I find engaging 20 minutes before posting helps. So is that the strategy that I've told you about 15 to 20 minutes before you post something or go live, whatever your activity is, that you go and send some love? That's not to do with the algorithm. That's to do with giving love and you'll get it back. Okay? But it is to do with engagement. So if you give love and you're engaging with other people and they engage back, then that's obviously helping your page with engagement. So it's not about likes. It's not even about loves. Yeah, they're an indication in the algorithm, but it's all about comments and engagement and interaction from valuable content, meaningful content. Inspirational content, teaching people things they need to know, saying something helpful, valuable to somebody. That's what's going to get you higher, coverage in the algorithm. that wasn't really a good choice of words, but hopefully you're following along with me here. Tawny, Brady and I together are loving your live. I can imagine the mischief you're getting up to, but have lots of fun. So it's, it's really important for you to understand that not your content gets shown to all your friends. So don't ever assume that somebody's seen your stuff. We get caught both ways with that. You think your friends are seeing your content and they haven't liked or loved or commented on it. Chances are they never saw it in the first place. People say to me all the time, like friends or whatever, oh, you would have seen on my Facebook page that, I've been up to that. And it's like, no, I didn't actually. Sorry, I didn't see it. People get annoyed with people because they didn't like or comment on their Facebook post. And the chances are they never saw it in the first place to comment on the post, because Facebook only sends your content to 10% of your friends and followers on Facebook, not everybody, even in a group now. It used to be that everybody that was in a group got to see all content. They got notified of all content. Does not happen anymore. They're still working the algorithm inside groups now. So just because you create a group and you think you're protected that everybody's going to see your content, people in groups are still not seeing all content. They're still working the algorithm to work out who in the group is active, who gives a toss and who doesn't, as to who they're going to show your content to. There's too much competition on Facebook with everybody else that's there, every group that exists, every business page, people that are paying for space. They've got to work out who are we going to send this person's content to. Is it worthy of sending out to people? So don't just post for the sake of posting. Don't just do a Facebook Live for the sake of doing a Facebook Live. Think about the content that you are providing out in Facebook land if you want it to be seen to more people. Okay, you with me? I'm too busy to be looking on people's pages. So yeah, I mean, Facebook it's a time suck. It really is, isn't it, guys? When you go to Facebook, I get caught with this. I go to Facebook to look for something. And as soon as you open up, you might be drawn to something, and then you're clicking on their profile and looking what they're doing. And then 20 minutes later, it's, what did I come to Facebook for? I do that all the time because my groups are on Facebook. So I might want to go into one of my groups, but I'll open up Facebook and there'll be something there, or just have a quick scroll. Then I get distracted and it's like, what was I doing? So we need to be mindful and careful of the time we spend on Facebook, but also the value that you're bringing on Facebook is really my biggest message today. You get distracted and 20 minutes later, absolutely, Sean. I'm sure I'm not the only one that goes through that. Now, I wrote some notes out earlier. I'm just going to check them to see if I missed anything that I really wanted to share with you today. So you can't just get the algorithm. There's not one answer to working the algorithm. If you think there is, then you're fooled. There are millions of little pieces of data that make up the algorithm. What I'm trying to highlight to you today through this Facebook Live is the importance of giving value through your content, because Facebook is concerned about the user experience and making the user happy, giving them happy content, and giving them information that is useful and helpful to them. So if that's the kind of content that you're delivering, then you've got more of a chance of it being shown to more people. Yeah, so I did have another note here that, you can't judge things on Facebook by numbers. So you may look at somebody's page and go, oh, they've got so many followers, or somebody's personal profile and they've got X amount of friends, like a lot of friends. Those numbers are not what creates influence. Influence is created by your power and ability and credibility to help people. So you could have a smaller friends list. You could have a business page with less amount of people on it, but you could have great influence. If the quality of the content that you are delivering is helping solving problems for people, giving value to people. Excellent point, Sean. It is quality over quantity every single time, particularly on Facebook. it seems like a numbers game. People chase the numbers. They get caught up in the ego of numbers, of followers, of likes, even the number of likes. Don't get caught up in that being valuable to you. Just because somebody clicks the like button and likes your content doesn't mean it has any weighting with the Facebook algorithm at all. Comments are far more valuable than likes. So as a user of Facebook, if you want to get return exposure and return comments, from Facebook itself and the people that you are connected with, leave comments. Don't just like and love, leave comments. You give love, you get it back. That will work with, reciprocation with other people in Facebook, and it will help the algorithm to know that your content is appreciated and valued by others. Okay? Hello, Tina. How are you? What else did I have here? I had just one other piece of and so two other quick things there. So anything that you might copy and paste, if you are in a home-based business and you are copy cutting paste, the Facebook algorithm knows that. So if you get sent a message from an upline and it says, put this on your page, and it's a copy-paste message, and lots of people are doing the same message, you get limited reach. Facebook is very smart. If you're using graphics, and, your upline, if you're in a home-based business, says, here's a graphic to use, everybody put this out on the page. If it's copy and paste, it won't get much airplay. That's not giving value. That's just you just pushing stuff out for your gain. Copy and paste is for your gain, what you want out of the post, who you're trying to get as a customer or somebody into your business. That is not unique individual value coming from you. So if you want to be successful on social media and Facebook, you need to take it a level deeper with the content that you are delivering. Are you hearing me? Send me some likes and loves if you're still following along with me here, because this is crucial to your success. I'm mainly concentrating on Facebook here, but on social media in general, you must lead with value. Do not lead with your wallet. Do not lead with what you want to get from people. I need more customers. I'll do a post on Facebook. I want people to join my business. I'll do a post on Facebook. That's what you want to get out of people. Turn the tables and think about, how can I give value to other people? That's what will make people sit up and notice. That's what will get engagement and interaction. That's when the algorithm will see, they're giving value and they've had a response. Even better if you can get a response in the first 90 minutes. That will help, the algorithm send out your content to more people. Okay? And what was the other one? Facebook's getting so cluey. So I've mentioned this. This is just a little sort of technical tip. So say you want to lead somebody somewhere else. So you've got a link to something. So it's an external sort of link to something. So I've told you many a times, if you followed me for a while, not to put the link. I've started to do it again, but it's not hurting me as much as it used to. So you need to work out this for yourself and look at your insights on your Facebook page, particularly a business page. Sean, be the customer. Think about what they can get out of it, not what you can get out of it. Absolutely. Well put, Sean. So particularly business pages here, guys. If you want to send somebody somewhere to else, or a piece of information, or a blog post, or somewhere to put their email address in to get some information, we do advise not to put that link in the description section, because Facebook know that you're sending them off Facebook. So something that we've done to get around that is that we might say in a Facebook Live, if you would like access to that information, I'll go and put it in the comments section below after the live, which is still a cool thing to do, guys. But just make sure it's not the first comment. Facebook gets cluey to what people do, and they know that if your link to whatever it is that you had, hey David, how are you? Awesome to see you on live. I hope you're doing really well. They're already cluey to that now, and they'll limit the reach again. So if you're going to, on a business page, have a link to something, you don't want it up in the description, and you don't want it to be the first comment. in the comments section below. So have a couple of other comments first. Hopefully there's some comments there. And then if there isn't, there isn't. You know, you can't force something, but if there's the opportunity not to put it as the first comment down below, because Facebook's got cluey to that now. So people try to get creative and then the algorithm catches up. So that's just a little sort of technical tip if you're on a business page and you've got external links, okay? So the big message that you should have got from this Facebook Live today is about value, 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 value. I've talked about it many times before. I will talk about it many times again. You've got to lead with the user experience, the customer experience. How can you help enhance somebody's life, give them some content that's going to be very helpful to them, lead with value and worry about the sale later. If you lead with the sale, if you lead with what you need, then it's going to hurt you on Facebook and certainly hurt you with the Facebook algorithm and getting your content out there. Okay, so something to be very, very, very wary and careful about. So I hope that was valuable for you. If it was, put the word value down below. Let me know. Something to be very, very mindful of in your content creation, content of your Facebook Lives, whether your angle is for what you want or whether you are giving true value to other people. So I will see you at the same bat time, same bat channel tomorrow. I look forward to seeing you then. Have an awesome rest of the evening, day, whatever part of the day it is for you, and I'll catch you tomorrow. Bye, guys.